Hello everyone, so we are moving on to our next lesson, day 7. So in this lesson we're going to be learning about dividing exponents. So dividing exponents. Okay, how do we divide? Since you guys already know what exponent means, so I guess it would be easier for you to understand. So let me start off with an example. So let's say if I ask you, I have n to the 5th divided by n squared. Okay, so I hope you remember if I say n to the 5th, what does it mean? N to the 5th means you have 5 n's getting multiplied. So you have n times n times n times n times n. So n 5 times. All right, getting multiplied itself 5 times. So what do you mean by square? So it's going to be just 2 n's. Now if I ask you to divide, what would you do? It's pretty simple. So since it's dividing, so it means I can even cancel out the values. I can cancel out this n with this, okay? Another n with this. So there's nothing else I can cancel. So what do I have left? I have 3 n's on the top. So 3n means base would stay the same. So how many n's are repeating? So 3. So the exponent would be 3 on the top. Okay, that's just a long way. That could be one thing you could do. If you don't like this, here's a shortcut, which is one of the properties of exponents. Okay, anytime you see same base, means this is base n, this is base n, so it's the same base dividing. So here's the shortcut. N to the 5 divided by n squared. So the shortcut is I would just keep the base the same, so n would stay the same. So what you need to do is you just have to take the exponents and subtract. So 5 minus 2. So what would be my answer? N would stay the same. 5 minus 2 would be 3, and isn't it the same answer? So that's just a shortcut. So anytime you see same base dividing, you can just take the exponents and subtract. Find the difference, that would be your answer. So let me show you one more example. This time I'm going to use the shortcut. So here's my second example. I have 2 x to the 4th y to the 5th over 10, just 1x, and y is second. So simplify. First of all, I would just simplify the numbers first because it's easier to reduce. So I have 2 divided by 10. If I ask you to reduce that, could you do that? Do they have a common factor? Yes. They both go into 2, so I could reduce it by 2. So this becomes 1. This becomes 5. So I know at least I'm done with my numbers. So number is definitely going to be 1 on the top, 5 in the denominator. Let's deal with x's. I see same base x's dividing. So this one has exponent 4. This one, if there is no number, it's not 0. It's invisible 1. So what do we do if we see same bases dividing? We subtract exponents. So x would stay the same. So this would be 4 minus 1. It means I have 3 x's, so this becomes 3. All right, let's do the last one. I see y, 5, y to the second. So you have 5 y's on the top, 2 in the denominator. You can cancel out the 2, and there's 3 left on the top. Or you could just use the property, so I could subtract the exponent. So I have 5 minus 2, which becomes 3. And finally, let's write down the answer. I have 1 over 5. I have x, okay, what's the power for x? It's 2 to the 3rd power. What about the y? It's y to the 3rd power, and that's your answer. You could just, it's your choice if you want to write 1 on the top. If you don't write 1, that's not wrong either. You could still write this as x to the 3rd, y to the 3rd over 5. That's just another way to write your answer. So idea is, if you see same bases dividing, you can actually expand it out first like this and then cancel and then write your answer based off the leftover expression, okay? Or here's a shortcut. Just take the exponent and subtract, that would be your answer. So this is pretty much all. So if you don't understand, you can go back and watch this video again, or if not, then you can still ask me a question. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.